Hello and welcome to the JJ and Pug Show. It is August 21st, 2025. We are recording from the Highland Communities Podcast Studios. And this,
ladies and gentlemen,
is Mambo number 5.
I haven't heard this in a minute.
Dude, my friend got me this shirt. And I was like, I gotta wear it for the show and I gotta listen to the song.
Yes.
Absolutely. It makes the most sense in the world.
It's sad that I know every word.
Every word. Dude. 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car. Come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. Dude, it's a fantastic song. Like, I feel like, I don't know if it's 98 or 99, but it is
It's
late 90s.
TRL. Like
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
I was just going through a bunch of old playlists last night because Jana and Amanda, they went to see the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, you better believe Shalay was pissed. She didn't get that
Bro,
invite, dude. She turned to me and said,
funny?
what the heck?
You know what's funny is we talked about Shalay, and at the time when we bought the tickets,
Yeah.
it was... I had a baby, and she's like, she's gonna have a baby. Like, I don't know if she's gonna want to travel, and so it was thought about. But I think it was more at the time when it was like, because you never know.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things. But I told John, I was like, dude, tell Shalay to go. You'll go with her again. Like, go, because they extended it to end of February, bro. I'm like, go fangirl out, get floor seats again, and go fangirl out, dude. Because that's all she like. She has such like. What's it when you like they want to go back?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like it's terrible. Like all that, it shouldn't. I can't blame them. Like it looked cool. Like I'm a boy band guy anyway. I don't care. But I'm more of like, see, I don't like. I mean, Backstreet Boys are cool, but if NSYNC comes back,
yes.
Tell you, buddy, I'll be remortgaging the house if I have
to. Dude, don't give up your interest rate, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Secondary mortgage. Don't give up the original.
Yeah.
Dude, no, when she saw those, she's like, dude, why is it everybody's going to Backstreet Boys and I didn't get to go? And she's like, Jana and Amanda went. They didn't invite me. I was like, I don't know.
Because I don't even know why I got him. I did it on a surprise for Jana.
Yeah.
And just to get him because they had come. And floor seats aren't expensive if you get them when they go out.
Yeah.
The general admission.
It's the secondary market.
Yeah. Like, so, I mean, I think I only paid like $300 for the floor seat ticket.
Dude, that is so much.
And it was not crazy. I remember thinking, oh, that's fine. Like, here you go, right? And then, or maybe it's $300 a piece, but either way, it's not that much because she could have sold them for $1,000 a piece that day or the 2 days before.
Should have done that. Just wait for the next release, dude.
I know, right? It would have paid for the next one.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I am. I don't know how to say. Like, I'm just blown away every day by how expensive things are.
Yeah.
Every day, I'm shocked by it.
Well, especially concerts, dude. Like the fee markup's crazy, and there's certain apps that like TickPick is what I use, and it's got the price you see is what you pay. Mm-hmm. I know the fees incorporated in it, but it doesn't say this price that you check out and there's $120 extra.
Dude, which is I don't know why that makes a big difference to me. It makes a huge like if you go to Airbnb and they say, oh, the rate on this is $79 a night. You're just like, oh, plus a $250 cleaning fee, plus a convenience fee, plus like that's not $79 a night. That's $149.
It makes me not want to buy it.
Yes.
Like just put the price. It's just, dude. It's the same with like tipping stuff, right? Like, like when you go to the barber, okay? If the barber shop or wherever you tip somebody, if the price or even my tattoo guy. Whatever you want me to pay you, just tell me.
Tell me the price.
Don't leave it up to me to tip you because if it's not enough, you're going to be pissed. If I over tip, I look like an idiot.
I'm going to be pissed.
Like, yeah, like I'm like, dude, just tell me. Like, why do like? I remember this lady used to cut my hair all the time, and she'd charge me cash because she would fit it in between. And I always felt like, do I tip her or not? And I'm like, no, you're making me pay you cash. Just tell me. I'd have paid you $20. I can pay you $5. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just tell me. But I was always walking. I'm like, did I pay? Like, do I supposed to tip? Am I not? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh yeah, that drives me nuts, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you, man. I'm very much anti-tipping as we've gone over. But I wanted to say this. This actually occurred to me the other day. When was the last time when you used your credit card? You asked for a tip. I feel like it's going away.
One Stop Nutrition every time.
I've never been there, so I don't know about that one.
It's like shakes though. Like he's making my shake. I'm like, bro, what other job do you have?
I'm not gonna.
And sometimes, like, the way I work is, so every time they make a shake, there's always leftover, right? Because they never do it right. Like business owners are throwing away shakes at a time. Mm-hmm. So I'm always like, hey, can you put the extra in another cup?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, I'll have to charge you for a cup. I'm like, well, you're not getting a tip then.
Yeah.
And if they give it to me, I give them a 15% tip, which is like $1.30 at the whatever it is.
Right.
But it's principle. I'm like, bro, you're gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
But you're gonna charge me. I'm like, give me one of those frosty or one of the slushy lids, and you can actually fill it up all the way if you wanted to.
I know, dude. No, anyway, I don't know if it's going on everywhere, but I have noticed the places that I go where I would have normally been asked for a tip and I would have lost my mind over something like through a drive-thru. I actually can't remember the last time I went through a drive-thru, but couple places
Good
lately.
on you.
I know. I tell you what, dude. Once Arby's goes in, I'm screwed.
Dude,
I am a sucker for Arby's,
there's
dude.
that one on Power and Germain that right by
Yeah.
the gym. It's in the gym. I have never gone in there, but I know only run to because it's clean and it's brand new.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, those curly fries have got to be just dope, dude.
I know, dude. I'm telling you, there's one going in right there and an In-N-Out. I'm like, I'm done for
In-N-Out,
man.
you're screwed, bro.
I'm done for.
The lines in In-N-Out are so crazy, but I don't even care. Like,
Well,
I
what's
just go
also
inside.
crazy is how efficient they are,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Those,
They're good.
I mean, those lines are long, but they don't stop. They move.
They're not very like. Yeah, I have found out the one in the marketplace is so bad that I just park, go inside, and come back out. And I always look to say, okay, there's the red truck. Let's see if I can beat it.
Where does it go?
And I'm like, yep. 9 times out of 10, I beat them. They're still in line, and I walk out with my bag.
I've actually seen people do that on like Instagram, where they've done a reel where like one buddy sits in the line, the drive-thru, the other buddy goes inside, orders, sits down, eats, gets out, and then gets in the car with his buddy before he's even got to the pickup counter.
Like that's why I don't like drive-thrus anymore.
Yeah,
but Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out, they've got their stuff pretty squared away. Everybody else, I mean, well, I don't think anywhere. Oh, and Dutch Bros. Those are about the only places that have giant.
Yeah,
long
I can't
lines.
think of many places that have those types of lines.
No.
And those ones, they do have them into like a science, and they've kind of figured it out. Now, with Dutch Bros, is like, bro, you're slinging coffee. How hard can it be to fill a cup up and go?
I was just talking to somebody about this coffee stuff. Like, how are there so many coffee shops
Where
they make that much money where they are able to just pop up these random, like, you know, like just random ones? Not just, I mean, Dutch Bros are everywhere. But then you've got these mom and pop shops that are popping up. There's somebody in my neighborhood that brings their little travel trailer that they've converted into a little store, like a little coffee shop.
Yeah.
Sets up a generator on the street every Saturday. And I'm like, I mean, I love the entrepreneur thing. Go for it. But I'm like, coffee has got that great of a markup?
Dude, yeah, apparently. And it's also that much more expensive because of the tariffs on Brazil. And it's getting out of hand.
Everybody is into coffee. Like, it is such a like. There are people, and see, this is where people are so bad with the time, right? When you talk to like successful business people, they don't wait in line at Sam's Club for the 10 cents different, right? Because my time is more valuable. You'll have people wait in line for 40 minutes for an $8 drink. That says to me that your time is worth about $9 an hour,
And
dude. Like,
$8 for a drink.
no, dude, they don't care. I know.
Oh my gosh.
And it's below. The best way to do it is to get no ice and get a cup of ice on the side, and then you can have dude. It is so much more coffee that way. I used to do it at Dunkin' Donuts all the time. I get it with no ice. I get like an iced coffee but no ice, and then I'd say I can have a large cup of ice on the side. Even if they charge me 20 cents for the cup. Dude, you get 2 full cups of that before they. But and
I know back in the
half
day.
of one.
Now, obviously, I have nothing to add to this because I've never had coffee, so I have no idea how to
You've
add to
never
this.
had coffee?
Never had it.
Like, ever?
Never.
Really?
The closest I've ever got is I've had tiramisu. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. And tiramisu is freaking delicious. I tell you what, dude. If coffee tastes anything like that, I would be an addict the minute I touched it.
It is an acquired taste, I think, over time. But like some of the foo-foo coffees, dude, like Dutch Bros has a Golden Eagle. I get it sugar-free. Bro, it's so
Dude, I'll tell you, there's a lot of things like that where I'm glad I've never touched it. I've never tasted it because when people tell me about it, I'm like, I would be hooked. I mean, I would be completely hooked. Like another one, me and my buddy, my brother-in-law, we talk about this all the time. It's like, if I drink alcohol, people would think I'd be the gayest guy out there because I'd get the gayest sounding drink you've ever heard in your life with all the different fruit add-ins, and I would love it.
That is the only way if I'm gonna drink, it's got to be fruity and it's got to taste good, bro.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Like all these guys, like they drink this stuff. It's like, oh, it's like alcohol burning your throat. I'm like, no, like, I don't care if the drink I got is pink. If it tastes good, I'm in. Like I want it to be fruity,
Dude, it can have a penis straw for all I care, dude.
Don't even care.
Yeah, don't care 1 second.
If it tastes good, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
dude.
and again, why I'm glad I've never touched it because I would be such an addict. I know I would be.
Yeah, it's some of the drinks are really good, but some are really, really bad. And you're just like, how do people drink this?
Yeah, dude.
Constantly. Like beer. Beer's the worst. I'm sorry if you're a beer drinker and you're listening. It's gross. I can't. I've tried dark, light, medium, in all stages of life. When I was a kid, dude, it is like.
All of it's gross.
It is, but they'll be like, "Oh, if you drink enough of it, it tastes like water, bro." I can't
Then
even
what?
get.
Then drink real water.
I can't even get to that point. Like every sip tastes so bad. Oh,
see, the funny thing about that is like, then why not just drink water? What's the point?
I don't know. Well, because the water doesn't give you a buzz,
I guess.
or you don't get a water belly.
I guess.
So-
I can tell you this for me though. I guess I'm kind of unique in this one. I have never felt the need for a buzz. Like I've never felt like I needed to like let loose and not be able to let loose. Like that's just who I am. Like I've been able to like drop my guard if I needed to in any given situation.
I don't. I very probably in my life, I've been probably actually like tipsy, like enough where I've drank enough like 4 times.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But I grew up, my grow up is alcohol and father was, I don't want anything to do with that life. It's fun to hang out with your guy friends somewhere and you're like, go have a drink or two, whatever. But the idea that you can get so drunk and blacked out
and not remember anything.
And they or like the people that do it week in, week out.
Oh my gosh.
Every weekend they have to be drinking to have a good time. I'm like, dude, there's something wrong with you. You need to really reevaluate yourself.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I can go to a bar with a bunch of dudes and totally be the DD and have just as good a time as them when they're falling over, drinking and throwing up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. You know?
Do you remember once upon a time we were told a glass of red wine a night was good for the heart?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah. Did you hear about the latest study that came out?
It's not good for the heart.
No. There is not a single drop of alcohol that's good for the body.
No, I'm sure.
Like, there is no amount of alcohol that is okay for the body. And so it's like, I mean, we were taught, I remember specifically being taught that younger. It's like, hey, a glass of red wine, you know, not a full bottle, but like a glass is good for the cardiovascular system, blah, blah, blah. And then it turns out it's like, oh, absolutely no amount of alcohol is good for your body in any shape or form.
No.
But, hey, listen, you want to do it, you go ahead and do it. I had this song loaded up for last week, and I forgot to do it because we just got to talking. But I want you to hear it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay? The guy's name is Ren. You good over there?
Yeah, I'm just sneezing.
Okay. The guy's name is Ren. Tell me what you think. We're going to let it play for about 30 seconds, and I want you to tell me what you think.
Ren.
Oh my god, music these days is like so lame. I can't listen to the radio without cringing my big off. I wish someone would take it back to the old school. Boom like dynamite, yes I'll get wild. Blowing up the scene like a freaking
You know what this
missile.
Oh yeah, I know what it is, but I want you to tell me.
So ill, better call a health inspector. People of the world, people all over the
screams
nation.
Beastie
This is my
Beastie
time,
Boys
this is
all day long.
So
Lyric education,
strong.
relevant,
Like,
Oh, yeah.
the
Like,
ratings is
I almost feel like this is their kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
So this guy, the first time I heard about him, he's an English guy. He's British, and I guess I could say like he's a musician, rapper, I guess. But like he did this song. Apparently he suffers from a couple of different like mental disabilities, like schizophrenia or something else like that. Like some serious ones.
that's a rough one.
Yeah. In fact, that was a line from him where it's like how he talks to himself a lot. But anyway, so this first song he did, it sounded like 2 different people, but it's him doing the whole thing, like on the guitar, singing, talking, singing. It's amazing. I was like, musically, amazing. And then I saw this pop up. I'm like, dude, you know who Mark Ronson is? Oh gosh, what's the song he did with Bruno Mars? Uptown Funk.
Oh, yeah.
So Mark Ronson is the guy that did all the DJ part, like all the musical in the background, right? In fact, if you watch the music video, every once in a while you'll see him like just nodding his head because he doesn't sing, but he collaborates with a lot of different artists. This is to me sounds like it is Mark Ronson, Beastie Boys, and then Ren compiled them both together and made this. Warrior like Xena, dude. It's fantastic. Anyway,
Xena was a great show.
Dude, for a young boy, it was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was her sidekick's name? Do you remember her sidekick's name? Xena Warrior Princess, and then that little brunette that would walk around with her, like a little redhead brunette type
I
thing.
know. I don't know. I'm going to find out, though.
There were a couple of episodes where they were discovering themselves on public television.
Hallelujah.
Dude, that's hilarious, man. Anyway, all right, so we do have a couple of things we actually wrote down to talk about. And let's see here. First off, I wanted to ask this question. This is a serious question because I am a father. I have young children. They are not old enough to be left alone. Who decides babysitting rates?
Oh.
Like, what do I pay a babysitter? I feel like every single night when we're driving home, my wife says, hey, so what do you think we should pay her? I look at her, I don't know. Is there not like a group of people that have decided this is what we pay them?
I am under the assumption it's like $10 an hour per kid.
See, that's all. I mean, okay, that's kind of fair, but I think about it, I'm like, that's $40 an hour for me.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well,
that means I'm not going out anymore.
Well, right, but it's like a 2-hour window. You're spending $100 on babysitting.
On babysitting, we didn't eat.
I don't know. I have to ask Lexi when they get paid because I don't even know. But
Yeah.
I imagine it's somewhere along those lines, or it's like hourly just in general, right? Like if we're gone for 4 hours, we'll give you $50-$60. Like that covers doesn't matter how many kids you have,
Right?
Which I think is reasonable. Like $10 an hour, $10-$15 an hour total. Like there's not like per kid, right? Because a lot of times these kids are freaking 11 and they're 12 or they're 14 and they're sitting on the couch
Watching
doing nothing.
TV.
Watching TV and putting kids to bed usually if it's late enough, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I don't know who decides those. That's
Dude, it is like frustrating because, especially when we're gonna go do something like I said, we're going out for the night. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, we had a group party. I'll call it a high school reunion, but it wasn't. It was 3 high schools, and all of us that were friends with each other. We all got together for one night, and so we go there. On the drive home, my wife's like, "Hey, so what do we pay our babysitter?" Which was my niece, and I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know what to pay. I mean, she's engaged now. She's getting married. Like, if she walked away for less than $100, I feel like I'm being cheap. But at the same time, I feel like, dang,
that's
you have to
$100.
do anything. Yeah, like I mean, my oldest kids, they know exactly what the bedtime routine is, and they do it.
Right.
Rhea, the 4-year-old, just does what they're doing. The baby, feed him a bottle, lay him down, he's done. Like, there's not a lot involved here.
Yeah.
And so, like, I mean, I feel bad. So I'm like, yeah, it's not like I got one kid you got to watch that takes care of themselves, but there's a few of them.
I feel like it's subjective too, and here's why. If your little kid's a jerk,
Yeah.
you should pay the babysitter more.
Yeah.
And we all know, listen, let's just call it what it is. If your kid's an asshole.
Yes,
Forgive
you
the
do.
language, but that's the truth. Like,
No, it
like one of them, right? Like they're going to be a terror for her because they leave or they're just not used to being away from the parents, so it's going to be hard.
Yes.
Now, you may not have those kids if you've done things differently than maybe most people do, like where you
Or
can
you're
leave
just lucky.
them.
You
Or you're
just
just
have
lucky. Yeah, they're just kids are chill. So I think, again, if you know your kid's going to be a little chump, hey, listen, here's $100. I know it was rough for you tonight, But the other part of me is like, I'm not going to give you $100. You sat on the couch because you tell my girls at that young age, hey, go get your stuff on and go to bed. Or it's 8 o'clock, go get showered, come in. You have 8 till 30, you go to bed. Okay,
They know the routine.
they know they got to go to bed. Like, there's no fighting them,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And if it's the weekend, like this one I'm talking about specifically is on a Wednesday. If it's on the weekend, we don't even make the babysitter put the old kids to sleep.
Yeah.
Just put the baby down, we're good to go.
Yeah, just put the baby down. We'll be home.
Yeah, and the other ones, we'll just watch TV till we get home. Like, I don't know, dude.
It's tough.
The
I
whole
don't know who
babysitting
decides.
thing.
There's probably a website for this.
I hope there is. I want to know. Like, hey, do we just get together all together and say, you know what? This is for our area. This is the collected accepted.
For our area.
Yeah, this is the collected accepted babysitting rate. Anybody that pays more than that, you're a jerk. You're not allowed in this area anymore because you're ruining it for the rest of us.
Yeah, you make it rough for all of us. We look like jerks and we can't fit.
Yeah,
or pay it all.
It's like the tooth fairy thing. Like, if you're a parent who allows the tooth fairy to pay $20 a tooth, you're the worst. You're not allowed around anymore. I still think it's crazy that we're doing $1, but whatever.
The average rate as of
don't tell
2025 right now varies by location, but generally you can expect $16 to $28 per hour depending on your location.
Oh my gosh!
And $25 per hour being the average number nationwide.
Dude.
And that is just a Google AI telling me like at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Could be different.
I'll tell you this, like, honestly,
New York City says 25 to 35 bucks an hour.
I ain't gonna live there. I honestly, if it was $20 an hour, I would feel okay about that. That's $5 an hour per kid for me, and that means
As long as it's that, not per kid.
yeah. If it's just
That would make
$20
sense.
an hour, we're like, okay, I would feel okay about that. But anyway, I just had to get that out because if you, a listener, knows what the rate is, let me know. Because my wife and I, we're like, I don't know if we're afraid to ask.
Average by state as of 2024, 1562.
Okay, hey, yo, I can afford that.
That's going by the average. So
Yeah.
if somebody gets mad, whoa, I give you $16 an hour. That's above the state.
Yeah, that's above state average.
That's above state average. You don't like it? You can go
Check
down
the
street.
internet.
Yeah, go down the street.
Yeah, exactly.
This is per Bresnikar.com.
That sounds so Russian.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
Definitely
they're
fake.
giving us stats for sure on the US.
Yeah, it's 100%. All right.
Wrong.
The other night, I had a dream, and it was a dream about a game show that I was a creator of. And I woke up in the morning, and I thought, you know what? This actually sounds like a pretty cool idea. I'm going to run it by you. I'm going to get your thoughts. Okay? The whole game show is basically like almost like a hidden camera, but not exactly. The people on the game show know they're on the game show, but they don't know why they were selected to be on the game show. Okay?
Okay.
And the idea is that you pick people that were the first eliminated of any other game or reality TV show in which there's a voting process where they got kicked out. Right? Any of them. And you bring them on there, and they have to try and figure out why they're on the show.
That would be tough.
Yeah.
You have to be really up on your like reality TV dramas.
Well, I mean, obviously producers out there that are picking people, but I'm thinking like
No. I'm talking about the people. The
Yeah.
producers would be easy. You just go to they have a list of people.
exactly.
But if you're in the show, that's your comedy. You basically you call it the common denominator. Why am I here?
Yeah, but the thing is it's not everybody there is a contestant. Meaning, like there are some on there that are just actors. They're acting in the show.
Oh, that
And-
makes it impossible.
Yeah, but then that person, we'll say there's only one per episode or something like that. And for however long it takes them to figure it out, they lose money. Like there's a countdown clock where it's like, okay, by the
I don't
end of
think
this,
anybody ever figures that out.
and that may be funny because it's like maybe you get this one person that just out of the blue just says, "Man, am I only here because I suck at things?" And then ding, 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 yeah, you're here because you suck at things. You know what I mean? It's like maybe they just audibly had the thought out loud, but they got a camera on them and they got it. But I was thinking like, because how many times have you watched a show and the first person that gets eliminated, I'm like, man, that sucks for them. They just showed up. And
they're gone.
They didn't even make it a full episode.
It's like Survivor. You're the first one voted off. You're like,
Yes.
I don't even know these guys. How did I get voted off?
Hey,
That
maybe
just
that's
shows
the
you're
name of the
bad.
show. Maybe that's the name of the show. First one voted off.
Yeah.
First elimination or something like that. And like every episode would be a different person, but they're going up against actors. And I don't even know what like the competition would be. Maybe it's like a chef series. Maybe it's a chef episode once where everyone there is trying to cook something. Like out of like spare parts or scraps from the kitchen or something like that. Maybe the next one is like an actually athletic competition. All different competitions, not the same one. But these people are invited onto the show, no application process, and they have to try and figure out, okay, what is it I'm doing here? Like, how did I make it into this?
I don't think anybody ever figures it out.
You don't think anybody does?
No, because you have actors. If you put actors in it, your common denominator, your variables way too much.
Yeah.
If you just had eliminated people, right? Even if it was small, 8 people on the show, an episode or a game, and you've got to figure out what the common denominator
And
is.
then the first person that figures it out.
Yeah, and you
beats
can do it
everybody
by
else.
show, right? You could do it because that would be they would probably realize that a little bit easier, so it might make you want to and people win. But like, okay, all of these people here are on Survivor, but what's the common? We were all voted out first,
There you
or
go.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
or The
yeah.
Bachelor, or Big Brother, or whatever these other shows are, right? Or Amazing Race, we were the first team to lose first. Every one of us were the first team voted out, lost first.
On various seasons.
On various seasons.
Now, the thing I worry about that is they may learn that pretty quick. If they know anything about the show that they were on, they may recognize, hey, you were on this season. You were the first person out. Like,
I think what will happen is they'll realize they were on the same show, but it may take longer for them to realize they were all the first to be eliminated as the common denominator.
not possibly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
well, where'd you guys go? Because you're like, okay, what happened during your episode? What happened? I don't. But at the end of the day, well, what do we have in common? I voted off first. That might take about the right amount of time for an episode. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Hey,
So I think you got a solid start to an idea.
A starter, yeah. It needs some fleshing out. By the way, for any of you that hear a kid calling, we got a little baby on the floor in here. So if you hear him cooing, laughing, joking,
He's happy.
he's a happy kid right now. Just got a full belly. Life's good. Just so you know, it's not me and Jason making baby noises.
Yeah, no.
There's an actual baby in the studio with us. Okay. I'm going to jump one and go to the next one because it still drives me nuts. People, if you're not driving a diesel truck, do not hog the diesel pumps. Move. There's a million other ones wide open.
It's funny is I saw that, but I don't go to QT now has diesel at every pump. So
Every
that's really the
new
only-
Circle K does as well.
That's the only place I don't go to any other gas station. I feel like it's cheating on QT. It is what it is, but I just don't like. Even though I have there's a guy right now I work with. He swears the fountain drink is better at Circle K because they put more syrup in their bag in a box in their mix than QT does. And he's not wrong. It is definitely a better tasting drink. I just can't do it. Like I prefer to go to QT if they're parked next to each other. If they're parked. If they're sighted next to each other, I'm going to QT every time.
One across the street from the other.
It doesn't matter. Every time,
See,
and not even looking at Circle K because usually Circle K, quite honestly, is ghetto.
No, you're right.
The new ones aren't. When they're brand new, they're great, but it doesn't take long for Riff Raff to go in there and just make them terrible. The bathrooms stink. Let's
just throw it out there, dude. Get
what the
canceled
heck
right
is a
now.
tornado, bro? Get out of here with your tornado.
That is not what I thought you were going to say.
QT's kitchen is superior over any gas. Now, Maverick, some of those have been, they have some decent little things, but as a whole, dude,
No, you're
QT
right.
is
As
the
a-
pinnacle.
as a
They're the
C-store.
Tesla of the freaking of convenience stores, dude. I'm
As
sorry.
a convenience store, you are right.
Yeah. Oh,
My thing about it, though, is I rarely actually go in there to buy anything.
Well,
I
you
almost
should.
never go inside a gas station unless I have to pee.
bro, my kids get sub sandwiches from QT. and they're $8 for a giant foot-long sub.
Now, you've told me this.
Their pizza.
Dude, when you do that, kills me. It's like you put both sides.
Yeah.
It gets me every time.
It's so good. But back to Circle K. But the problem is Circle K is just trash anyway. The people there are trash. Like it doesn't take long.
Okay,
for that
so
place
what I thought you were going to say, and I was hoping you would say it so I wouldn't, so I can always say, hey, Jason's the one that said I didn't say it. But I'm going to say it. It's the employees.
Oh, 100%. They're not. Wait, first off, there aren't employees at Circle K. They're stupid little. Put it on here. Let it read your thing, and they have no pride in their job. Because you know what? QT
It's completely different.
QT is to convenience stores what Chick-fil-A is to fast food, right?
Hey,
they
you know
have
what?
set the bar.
Way to connect those thoughts,
Right,
man.
because when you tell QT, what do you say? You know why? Because they put value in the customer. I just took a leadership course, and we actually talked about Chick-fil-A and how they set. Like when this started out, it became like a thing. It took about 5 years for this to really take over.
Mm-hmm.
But that is their like whole thing. Is like, no, we want to remember your name. That's why we call your name. You're not a number. You're a name. We give you value. We instill. QT does that. When you walk in, what do they do?
Hello.
Hey, welcome in. Hey,
Yep.
welcome in. Simple something that, dude. Circle K, you're like, am I the only one in here? You know, like, where did they go?
In fact, most of the time, you want to be left alone.
Yeah, I'm like,
you
no,
don't want
like,
to
like,
say
sister, yeah, it's QT has a background process. Circle K says, hey,
got
you haven't
pulse?
committed a felony in the past 3 years. Come on in, dude.
I think it's that stringent, dude. I think it's 23 months.
Dude, you're not wrong. And God bless those people.
I know,
I couldn't work at a convenience store, but at the same time, I would at least. Here's the thing, too: is you don't have to be a jerk. If you hate your job at the convenience store, don't make my experience terrible. Put a smile on your face. Fake it for 8 hours. Like you're there getting paid at least to do a job you hate. I get it, but come on.
Dude,
I never felt like anybody hates their job at QT. In fact, they pay so dang much for a convenience store. I'm like, hey, I would go work there.
And now that's the thing, though. If you got on the management track at QT, you're gonna do all right.
Oh yeah,
Like you're gonna do all right.
Dude, their assistant managers make like $60,000 a year. You're at a convenience store.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I mean,
I actually think they make more than that, dude. I think they're approaching 100,000.
Well, that's their managers. Like they're assistant managers. They're like, but even then, part time, you're making $25 an hour, $19 an hour. So they're like, yeah, okay, sign me up. Like I don't understand what I got to do. Put some restock the shelves.
Yeah,
sweep the floor.
manage
make a
the
pizza.
Yeah, manage the shifts.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
No, I'll tell you what, dude. Like you said, there is definitely a difference. And as a person, if it was only for the convenience store, yeah, QT every time. However, and I've said this before, I got a 20 cents off per gallon card.
Oh yeah,
at Circle K. I'm going to Circle K every time. Also, I've told you this before. Do you ever use the Upside app?
Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah, cashback app, dude. QT doesn't involve themselves.
Let me ask you this though: if you had to wait in line at Circle K every time you went for 20 minutes to save 20 cents, would you do it?
Yeah.
See, that puts you don't value enough your time.
No, it's because I'm saving 20 cents a gallon.
But
right?
on a 20-gallon tank, you've saved
I got
$5.
close to a 35-gallon tank.
Okay,
it's the 30. It's a 28-gallon tank, and I got the 20 cents off. And the Upside app, which is another 22, 23 cents depending on.
So what you're saying is if you sat for 25 minutes.
I've never had to do that, but that is
I'm saying, would you, right? I'm not saying you have. I'm just saying, because this is what people do at Sam's Club all the time.
Yeah.
People literally wait in line forever to save 20 cents, right? And you're like, but you sat there for 40 minutes. Like, you really aren't saving. Like, your time is clearly not valuable enough for your own self because you're wasting that much time to save if I have a 10-gallon tank, it's $2. 20-gallon tank's $4. Your tank, $6.
Yeah. No, right? And when you put it in those regards, I get it. I would say this: if I knew that I'm going to have to wait 20 minutes, I'm not going there. Right? I won't. Right. But if it's like, hey, I showed up, looks like this guy might be done, I'll wait it out. Wait. Now, if it gets to 10 minutes, I'm probably not going to continue. I'll probably not continue. Next pump. Also say this: I don't ever let my tank get that low to where I need it. Yeah. Like, so I definitely feel it. But all that was to say, get out of the freaking diesel pumps if you got an unleaded gas car. It's not hard.
I'm going to park there on purpose and take a picture.
In your Tesla.
Yeah. Yes.
All Perfect. Right. One more thing. And you added on.
I added this because this is true.
Dude, okay. I was just talking to my buddy this morning about how I was going to talk about this day. I miss the days of when I was younger and had all the confidence in the world that whatever it is I knew, and there wasn't any other gray area. Because, dude, when I was 18 to 23 years old, dude, there wasn't anything in the world that I didn't know. I was sure of everything. Absolutely sure of everything.
It's still the same, though.
No,
These kids all now are
you're right.
They're probably worse now. They think they really know everything. I mean, I've got an 18-year-old daughter. Let me tell you, she thinks she knows everything. And I love Allie to death. But sometimes you just don't. They don't want help. I'm like, if I had somebody to tell me what I'm telling you right now, I don't tell you what it is. It's about school. I want her to get it. She wants to be a nurse. Okay, she's gonna probably hate me for this conversation, but I don't care. She wants to be a nurse. I love it. But she won't go get a job as any kind of nursing thing because she's working for Kara and she's doing a great job being in office. She's learning a lot of stuff, which is great.
Right.
But I'm like, I feel like you should go work in a medical field so you maybe get in sooner. Like you stay up and up. You keep it right.
Or even decide whether or not you want to do it.
Right. So I'm like, this is where you kind of should be, I think. And I'm not telling her what to do because she's an adult.
Yep.
But it's like she gets super annoyed. And I'm like, I'm only telling you because nobody told me. I'm just trying to help you. If that's what you want to do, I feel like if I'm looking at an application and you've been an office manager for 2 years and one of her friends' names, right, is Kaylee. She was on the show, right?
Yeah.
And Kaylee's been working at a nursing home or something for 2 years, and that's the only difference between you two. I'm taking the person working in a healthcare field already.
Mm-hmm. That's just pretty aware of what it's like to change a freaking poopy diaper in an adult.
Yeah, like you're already kind of ahead of the game. Yeah, it doesn't. Does it really necessarily correlate to nursing? No, but it's showing that she's in the field right now and she's been helping people.
Yeah, and she's ready to roll.
That's just, but you can't have that conversation with an 18-year-old because she knows. I know.
Dude, it's one of the things that kills me. So my brother, he's got almost all of his kids are adults now. Like his youngest kid's in high school, right? And he's got one son who is the bomb. Love this guy. He was only born with half of his heart. He's had countless open heart surgeries in his lifetime. He's an adult now. He's in his early 20s. He's got the attitude that you can't tell him he can't do something. He will.
I think you talked to him before.
Okay, maybe yeah. If you tell him he can't do it, he's going to go and do it and prove that he can. Okay,
half a heart or not.
I'm going to prove you I can do this. Right. In fact, I just saw that he just got certified as some personal trainer for something, and he's got this whole Instagram account about how he lifts. Dude, anyway. But my brother is constantly telling him when it comes to trucks and stuff, like, hey, don't do this because X, Y, and Z. He's like, nah, Dad, I'm going to do it. And I sit there and just listen to him talk. I'm like, you know your dad knows stuff, right? Like, your dad is a pretty smart dude. He's very mechanically gifted. Like, the guy's got an MBA.
Doesn't matter.
He's a Renaissance man. This guy can do everything. He kind of knows. Doesn't matter because Dad's saying it. And I'm 20 years old. I know better.
And it's not even the thing is, like, even with my kids with soccer. Okay, I didn't play soccer. Never would I ever want to play soccer in my life. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I don't know how to be competitive.
Or
doesn't mean I know how to work and things that you should be doing, right? So, like, I think I've said this before, but I could literally tell those two, like especially Lexi, something to do, and she would look at me like I got 4 eyes, like I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Carl can say the exact same thing, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea." And I'm like, "I want to freaking punch you right now." Dude, it makes me so mad. It's like you almost need a buddies, like you almost need that relationship with another family. Say, "Hey, I need you to tell her to do this," so she won't listen to me.
It's funny that we're talking about this as kids. But what you just said reminded me of this. Anytime I'll tell my wife in the morning, man, you look beautiful today. And she's like, shut up. No, I don't. Because of all the reasons why she doesn't think she looks good, right? Later that day, someone will be like, hey, you know what, Slade, you look really good today. And I'll slam my hands like, I told you. Why does it not matter when I say it?
It doesn't. Because you're just saying it because you want to get in her pants there.
That's what she says. She says stuff just like that. She's like, you're only saying that because you're my husband. I'm like, no, I'm telling you the truth. Like, I really think this. And when somebody else comes up and validates it, oh, dude, it's the best I told you so moment for me ever. Nothing gets better than that one.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that she like thanks them overly and says you're too nice. And then you're like, what the heck?
Something similar to that. She's like, oh, thank you. And that's where I'm like, what did I said that this morning.
How come you didn't tell her? No, I don't. I don't. You know.
Like, does my opinion not mean anything? Now, I'll say this. I get it from her perspective, where it would feel a little bit nicer coming from somebody she doesn't see all the time. And maybe coming from me is a little bit different because I am her husband and I do think she looks great all the time. But at the same time, don't dismiss it. Yeah. I was right.
That's what the bottom line is.
I was right.
You were right.
Yes, exactly it, dude.
Oh, man.
No, but really, going back to this, I love how you added this.
Oh, I have to because you brought it up.
It becomes fat girl confidence.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. So I didn't know where you were going with that. When you had said, like, I miss youth confidence, meaning, like, these kids are, like, the kids now are, like, they aren't as, they're not confident with people, interaction like that. So last night, one of the greatest nights of my life with my kid, because we went and saw Ninja Turtles.
I saw that, dude. Where'd you see it? I was going to ask you about that
Cinemark in Mesa on Dobson.
Oh, all the way up there.
It was a drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to. So initially, my buddy and I were going to go see it because I have a super buddy who's into superheroes like crazy, right?
Yeah.
And he's a single dude. He's never been married. So he's got like a room full of just cool crap. Yeah. He's got the green, his name's Tom. He's got the Green Ranger setup in his house, bro. Like,
Dude, that's legit, dude.
He's dope. So, but I know he's into this kind of nerdy stuff. So I was like, bro, let's go. So we set it to go. And then he gets caught out with work. His boss won't let him off. And he's like, I can't, dude. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, so I come home and I told Ava, I was like, hey, she's like, what are you doing? I'm going to the movies. And she's like, oh, can I go? And I'm like, or I told her, she goes, can I go? And I'm like, well, Tom isn't going. I mean, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, I want to go. So I was like, okay. So the whole way over there, she's kind of unsure. She's like, she's seen the newer ones with the CGI stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, honey, this is not MC Mikey stuff. This is the original.
This is the good stuff.
Dude, she loved it. Dude. She was laughing. She was like, she walked out, said that was the greatest Ninja Turtles ever.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, I felt so good.
Dude, that makes me happy because me and Chalet tried to convince Benson, like, no, I'm telling you, this is the much better. He's like, Dad, I don't like it, man. These guys are like creepy. And I was like,
here's the
I
thing.
was so sad,
those
dude.
outfits, though, so they did like a little, like a documentary portion before it ran.
Oh,
so
that's
kinda,
cool.
So you got to see kind of behind the scenes and stuff, right? And like, dude, those are actually actors in
Yeah.
there. Did you know that in the second one, you remember the pizza guy Nero? Is that Nero? No.
Yes, on the bike.
Nero's Pizza, right?
Yeah,
On the
yeah,
bike?
the biker, yeah.
He is one of the Ninja Turtles.
I knew that.
So so he's got his head, he's got the mask off, but the only thing that's not something is the head, the lips and stuff. If you watch now as an adult, you can see the wording and the lips movements. Not the same.
Right.
But it is just so good. It was just so good. So anyway, what brought up? So we're sitting in line for to get popcorn.
Yeah.
And there is a worker. He's probably, if he's 18, I'm surprised. He'll probably like right around 16, 18 years old.
Yeah.
He's got a broom and a dustpan in his hand. And somebody needs help over here. And he looks at me and then he steps out of line to go help them. And he comes back and he's like, do you mind if I just step back where I was at? And I'm like, yeah, like what kind of jerk would let you back in, man? Yeah. And he's like, okay, thanks. And his he had no like people skill confidence at all. And then he drops the thing because he's nervous and he's like, I'm sorry. And he's head down, doesn't make eye contact with me at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, put your chest out, dude. Like, be a man, like, dude.
Or just
like,
don't be afraid.
yeah, don't be afraid. Like, I'm not gonna. But I mean, part of me wants to know is like, where is that youthful confidence? Like, what happened? Like, I don't remember ever being like that, where you're like head down and. I mean, granted, today's youth has suffered in depression, apparently.
Okay,
because
so
they have it so bad.
If you recall, there's one that I skipped. This actually works out. I was listening to his a news segment, I'll call it, on Breaking Points. It's a YouTube channel that's where I get a lot of my news. And anyway, they did this whole thing about how over generations of time, introverted,
okay.
yeah, introverted personality types have spiked. If we go back to the greatest generation of people that fought in World War II, grew up through the Great Depression, through baby boomers, up until I think they call it the silent generation, between baby boomers and Generation X, they were very extroverted. Multiple social events every single night. 5 and 6 nights a week they were hanging out with their friends or going to each other's houses. Nobody did anything in their own home, right? At least the data will say that was the majority of civilization. Now, obviously, that means everybody. That's we're stupid, right? But right around our generation, after Generation X, the millennials, right around the tail end of the millennials. So like you and I don't exactly apply because when we graduated high school is when social media started getting
MySpace.
MySpace was a brand new thing that nobody even had, right?
Yeah.
So, but once the tail end, like the younger millennials started getting into social media and the internet started really taking over, people started becoming far more introverted. And it's led to a lot of things, like you said, like the anxiety amongst younger generations, the lack of social skills, social cues, lots of, we'll call them anxieties and things like that, started coming up really, really strong on the younger generation. And I'm looking and say, what else do we have to blame that on except for internet?
Well, it's the internet, and then I think COVID helped really bad.
COVID is actually what lit the fire on.
Yeah, like it
really
multiplied
bad.
it like crazy for sure. Like versus a normal trend, it really like spiked that up for sure.
Yeah. And a lot of it's because, like, when you think about it, for us, even a little bit before us, if you wanted to play video games, you didn't have it in your house. You went to the arcade.
Yeah.
Right? So even video games isn't the problem. It was the fact that now when you play video games, you just play them by yourself in your room alone.
It's funny is how much it's affected all kinds of people. Yes, we was talking about kids, but I think over time, even adults have become introverted. Like, I was at lunch the other day. We ate at this Desert Diamond Casino, right? So we're up in their like lounge area eating, and there's this guy. He's a security guard. He's an older guy. He's super out of shape, whatever. But dude, He had a whole pizza, chicken strips and fries, and a Snickers bar for himself. Okay? Now, whatever. That's a whole other topic, okay? Yeah. But he's sitting here with his phone this close to his face. I can't even do it with my shoulder. This close to his face eating. Like, he's just eating, and I'm like, looking at him, I'm like, he is not situationally aware of anything around him right now other than his pizza, his chicken strips, his fries, and king-size Snickers. Bro. So I'm like, bro, is somebody sitting with him? Nope. All his, bro. I'm like, wow, okay, got it. But it's just, that's where even adults have gotten into that, like, introvertedness, and, you know, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
No, it is.
And that's where I'm talking about this fat Carol confidence, right? Because I thought you were going to go into that confidence in general. Oh, yeah. Because what is transpired is now you have fat girl confidence instead, which you're like, at the gym, you're like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
Or at a concert. Did somebody not tell you look like a whale in a tube top? Like, what are you doing?
But it's also, I mean, it's funny how these were not planned conversations. No. I mean, some of them kind of were. But, like, then there's also, one of the other things I talked about is the fact that a lot of the younger generation, they are way more prone to starting arguments, and they are right about everything. Oh. Whether they're not. And you think about it, okay, when people talk on the internet, how do they talk to each other?
Direct.
Like they're the worst person
like
on the planet.
Keyboard warriors?
Yeah. Like, exactly. Keyboard warriors. I'm never have to face anybody in the face, so I'm going to say the worst thing you could possibly imagine and not expect any repercussions. And now that happens in the real world, they're getting punched in the face. Right? Like that stuff's kind of happening. And now it's on video. Everybody's recording everything. And so everybody's afraid to even do anything because, one, you might get caught on video doing something. Dude, when we were kids, a camera was the last thing I ever thought of.
It's the last thing I wanted.
Yeah, I don't want a camera around.
I'm so glad I can't roll back through my photos and be like, remember 8th grade? No.
Nope.
Didn't happen. It did not happen.
No, but I mean, there's so many things where I look at it and say, like, wow, the internet is really cool. It's really awful in a lot of other ways because, like we were talking about, the fat girl confidence, like the fact that they will come up and start a fight with you over nothing and expect no recourse. Like, you expect not to, like...
Well, especially girls. Like, what is with girls hitting guys?
Yes!
Like, where did that come from? I'm like, hold on. If you're going to... Listen, I do not believe in hitting women. We've talked about this.
Yes, many times.
Listen, if you think you're... But some people deserve it.
But sometimes it helps to know the whole story.
Sometimes you're like... But, like, these girls that get in guys' faces and then they want to punch them. I'm like, hold on.
Yes.
You think you're going to get away with that? I'm just going to tell you right now that is not how this goes. I may not hit you in the face, but you're going to learn today.
You're going to feel that.
You're going to get picked up and dropped on your head. Like, I'm going to just can't, dude. Come on.
Two things. One, I will never hit a woman.
No, I don't.
If she comes up to my face and starts screaming in my face, I won't do a thing. If she starts hitting me, I will bear hug that. And it will not be a comfortable bear hug.
And probably fall on her, make her lose her breath. Like, she's going to feel like I want her to remember the moment, but she ain't going to, like, you ain't going to hit me in the head.
No.
Like, I can handle an arm hit. Like, you want to slap me in the arm, but you hit me in the head, the face. Listen, I don't care who you are. Like, we're going to have a conversation.
Yes.
You know, and you're going to learn right now because nobody should be disrespected that way. And for women to think that it's okay for you to go up and just smack a dude, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, just hold on.
Another thing. This one just came to me today. I don't remember which friend of mine sent this to me, but I think it's my buddy next door, my neighbor. I had two strong feelings. I'll send the video to you, and you can see it, and you'll tell me later. But it's a video of this kid. It's like a pep rally to high school. Just being the most disrespectful kid you've ever seen to a teacher.
I've seen this video.
Okay? And the teacher is... beyond cool about it.
Like, he is way too restrained.
Could not imagine being in that position and doing what he did. He just kept, like, trying to start, hey, let's get him out of the gym, right? Let's get out of the gym. Yep. Come on. And the kid was belligerent, hits the teacher.
Oh, yeah.
The teacher says, okay, and then grabs him by the shirt or the backpack or something, starts to pull him. Kid pulls back. Another teacher shows up. Okay. And then finally, when they're starting to walk out of the gym, this kid is hitting the teacher, pushing him in the back, screaming. School resource officer comes to the rescue. Dude, I was like, that guy, once they got out of the hallway, picks him up and body slams him. The entire gym just goes, everybody. I was like, I feel so bad for that teacher that he couldn't do that.
He should have.
But he couldn't. And you know he couldn't.
Oh, I know. Because it would have turned on him right away.
Immediately.
That's why I could never be a teacher.
I never could be either. Never. But I was so happy to see that resource officer. Like, dude, literally... That kid deserved so much more than he got. I am so glad you were there to do that because, kids are...
And he thought he was... And what is it with kids, too, right? They talk about... They think they're so tough.
So tough.
The ones that get in cops' faces or teachers' faces, like, do you understand? You're only doing that because you know we can't do anything.
Yes.
We as adult males we shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
So in these positions of authority, whether you're a teacher, a cop, or whatever, you're like, no, I can't. You know I can't. But would you do that to some dude at the gym? Probably not, because you know he'd smash your face in.
Yeah.
So it's like, sometimes I'm like, I would love to, like, if you've seen the movie End of Watch.
No.
Oh, bro. Jake
End of
Gyllenhaal.
No. Why does it sound so familiar?
It's a cop movie. It's super, super good. Really sad, but super good. Part of it is, though, they go to arrest this dude in his house, and he's like, no, you're only saying that because you're a cop and you got a badge on. He goes, oh, you calling me out? He takes the badge off, takes his gun belt off, and says, you and me right here. But if I win, you got to put the cuffs on yourself. If you win, I'll walk. And he beats him up, and the guy puts the cuffs on himself. Right? But that's what, like, I want to see a cop do that. Oh, it's this? You want to take the air? I'll go ahead. I'm off. I'm off duty now. Now what are you going to do? Those kids are just punks. Because there's a video circulating of a guy in an airport, a kid in an airport who's doing the same thing with these cops. And he's like, just acting all tough, calling all these names and stuff. And he's like, you're only doing that because you know you're trying to get paid. Mm-hmm. You know the police officers can't do anything.
Yep.
And it's amazing some of the self-restraint they have because you're just like...
I can tell you what, looking at the perspective of that teacher, there's no chance if I were that teacher, I would have been that cool.
Because once he hits you, I feel like all bets are off. Like,
that's exactly what I felt.
Talking stuff, it's like, okay, let's go, come on. But as soon as he starts hitting and swinging, it's like, I'm going to end this right now.
Yes.
But and conversely, that is the problem with this era of, I think, police work or disciplining children and criminals is the society has allowed too much leash to then to not be corrected soon enough. If you went back to no, you're not going to do that, and if you even one time, if a teacher was to correct that kid immediately and not be suffered consequences, things would change. You would see things like, oh, we can't hit a teacher now because he can body slam us and he's going to be at work the next day.
Yeah, and he's not going to have like
no lawsuits, no nothing. It's like, no, there ain't a judge in here who's going to be like, no, you deserve that. Don't touch the teachers, don't touch police, don't touch firefighters, don't touch medical people. Leave people alone that you know that you can't, that you think that they can't do anything to you. So that's the only reason you're talking crap. Because a kid ain't going to walk up to you, Eric, at a convenience store and just start talking his mouth to you and then try to hit you.
Yeah.
Because why? Imagine a 14-year-old kid coming up and trying to get in your face because he wanted that Snickers that you took. I'm going to eat that Snickers right in front of you, bro.
Pop it off
please.
right now.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I will pay
face.
for it after I eat it.
I will say this, though. I would still, as an adult man, be looking like, all right, whose camera is filming this?
Well, I'm going to let him hit me a few times, right? Because it ain't going to be the first talk crap moment or whatever. It's like, dude, I'm going to tell you, you need to get back. Go ahead, raise it. But, dude, I just think it'd be so rad just dump somebody like that, right? And be like, there you go. That's what you get, bro.
Lesson taught.
I don't even need to hit you. I would just pick you up and literally throw you down on the ground where you probably get knocked out from your head hitting the ground. Like, I don't care.
Did you see that video? It was another one of those moments like, hey, I would never hit a woman. I never would. But sometimes it helps to know the background, right? And it was this guy. And it was a closed caption TV, like a security camera from like a convenience store across the street, I think. And this woman's driving. She slams on her brakes. Car behind almost hits. She gets out, starts screaming, pounding on the car. Goes into the window. The guy gets out of the passenger side and is like, "Hey, what's going on?" Right? You can see him put his hands up like this, and then she comes up and starts screaming at him. And then she two hands pushes him. Picks her up, body slams her.
She learned real quick.
Oh yeah,
and then he gets in his car and just drives away.
Yeah.
Hey, that he proved the point. They don't. And she lays there and plays victim.
I know.
Oh god,
that's the part that kills me. It's like, dude,
you're gonna play victim.
Yeah, you were the instigator. I don't know what happened on the road, but don't act like you're above the law. Don't act like you're above getting retaliated against.
Too many people are like that. They play victim immediately when they can do all this stuff, but as soon as there's corrective action towards them, they play victim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was they did. Oh, okay. Well,
not going to happen. So, we talked about you added this one, so go ahead. Yeah,
so listen, because you brought up personal trainers, and I'm just. If you're a personal trainer, you should look the part.
Yeah, you should look like a personal trainer.
Because I am so tired of walking around commercial gyms and seeing these kids or young teenage or maybe early 20-year-old kids, guys, girls, training people when they don't look like they've lifted a weight in their life, but they took a class and got a certificate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right?
the online certificate.
Yeah, they're like, no, I'm a trainer now. This guy asked me, goes, hey, you have your free because I've been a member there for that. You get a free workout.
Yeah,
and I'm like, probably been in a gym longer than you've been alive. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. No, you ain't gonna teach me anything.
You haven't seen Parks and Rec, but this is the perfect line from it. Okay, Ron Swanson walks into a Home Depot or a Lowe's, whichever one, I don't remember what it is. Starts to put stuff in the cart. One of the workers comes up to him and says, "Hey, sir, do you need some help?" Ron looks him in the face and says, "I know more than you, son." The guy turns around and walks away.
Yeah.
That's what you should have said.
I know.
I know more than you.
Look at me. Look at you,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Let's.
I feel like I'm doing okay here. Like, I don't really need a free workout for you to teach me something, dude.
I know,
Like,
dude.
give it to the next guy that walks in that maybe needs it. I
And the
don't
kid's
know.
probably, what, 17, 18
Dude,
years
yeah,
old?
and there's a couple kids in particular that are just like stick figure, like no muscle mass at all, and you're like, but they're on the screen. It says strength training. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think so.
And
Like,
again, so it's like, okay, just because you're skinny does not mean you're fit.
no,
Like, that does
like,
not
there
mean
is
a thing.
skinny fat is a thing.
It is.
Absolutely.
It absolutely is.
Most skinny people have really, really weak cores.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot do more than 20 sit-ups in a minute. Like they just can't. I've seen it 100 times.
So I have never seen this movie, and I can't remember what it's called. It's got, it's your boy, man, from Top Gun Maverick. You met his
Tom
mom.
Cruise. Oh, Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. It's got Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney.
Is it the new one?
I was the only one I know that they're in. It's like a romantic comedy.
Yeah, it's like he just released it maybe in
maybe
February
like a year ago or something. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the movie.
Hard
but
to love, not to love.
I
Something.
can't
Anyway.
remember. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, so there's like the scene, I guess, where they're swimming, and she's just like swimming easily. And, Glenn Powell's a fit dude, really cut.
Yeah.
And he's trying to swim, and he's having a hard time keeping up. And she's like, "Oh, are you just like gym fit, but not real fit?" He's like, "No." And he says something where he's like, "I got like 5% body fat." And she's like, "Whatever." And she just keeps swimming. He's like dying, barely keep up. He's like, "No, stop. I need you to go." Like, it's just like I feel that, man.
Hey,
I
it's
totally
true.
feel that.
Hey, that's a real thing.
Dude, not only that, but like swimming, to me, it's like that's the hardest exercise known to man. Distance swimming is insanely hard.
So yeah, I made that mistake during training for the Ironman.
Where you just assumed you could swim?
Bro, no, I can't. So I'm very comfortable in the water. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I've never been scared in the water. Did I tell you I almost ripped my hand off?
No.
Oh,
was this a water story?
Yeah.
I ain't getting back in the water.
Yeah, this is a water thing. On a
Okay,
boat.
let's hear. Oh, so were you like?
So I was wake
wakeboarding or something?
surfing.
Oh yeah.
And I had the rope
yeah.
in my hand. I was chilling, right? And all of a sudden I wrecked. Well, I went to throw the rope and it wrapped around my wrist, bro. Like it is. I have nerve damage. Like
dude.
it 4th degree burned me. Like it was. I lost my Apple Watch in the lake. I think if I didn't have my Apple Watch on, my hand would have got zipped off. But it just caught it just enough to kind of free up the rest of it. Dude, it hurt so bad.
Dude.
It's been a month, bro, and I still have a scab that won't heal, and I can't feel up here on my thumb at all.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was very lucky. Anyway, so I was swimming, and so the Ironman thing, I had to swim 1.2 miles for the half. I trained one time.
And you were like, "I'm good."
I was like, when I say I trained, I was in a pool.
Yeah.
I'll think I'll be fine if I could backstroke, I could whatever. Dude, it was exhausting. I ended up swimming so much farther because I zigzag like a mofo, and it was. I got out, my lats were on fire. I felt like I couldn't put my arms down because everything was inflamed. Dude, swimming is no joke, man.
It is like again when I'm talking about the guy assuming the chiropractor, he's going to do a triathlon, and I was telling, he's like, "Oh yeah, no, the swimming, I'm pretty good at swimming." I'm like, "Dude, that's the part that would kill me."
No.
He's like, "Yeah, but it's in a pool, so I'm gonna be all right." I'm like, "Okay, maybe," but at the same
That'd be
time,
rough.
I was just thinking about the constant chopping of the water because everybody's swimming.
That and dude, it's so crowded. The lake was nice. I mean, it was a dirty lake, whatever, but
Yeah.
it was nice because you had room. I didn't really if you didn't want to run into somebody, you could swim out a little ways and just find your own line.
Yeah.
And go. But I couldn't. I mean, I could imagine doing 2 laps of that place, but because a 2.4 mile swim is probably I mean.
I'm telling
and
you.
here's the thing. There's what I wish they bring the half back, and I would love to do you help somebody who's disabled who wants to do it. So
Yeah.
you tow them, you bike them, you push them. I think it'd just be cool to do, right? It wouldn't
It would
matter
be.
about time. It'd just be cool to do for somebody. But these guys, they're swimming and they're towing a canoe.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh crap, dude. That's a whole different level,
So
man.
I'm telling you, when it comes to swimming, just the thought of it makes my whole body just heave. I'm like, I can't breathe enough. Like, how do you get your cardiovascular system to do that? Like, that's, there's certain exercises or athletic feats where you see people do it and you truly do wonder, how is that possible?
That dude that just held his breath for 26 minutes?
29
29
minutes.
29 minutes.
How?
That's a genetic
How are you gonna-
deformality,
Yes!
bro. There's no way.
That's Aquaman.
There's no way. Yeah.
The guy's got freaking
give
gills.
The guy gills. Give the guy some fins, bro. He's good to go.
We need a genetic research done on that guy because it's not possible he was not breathing through his feet.
I didn't look to see what he was doing. If he was just sitting underwater. Because
what
there's
I saw-
no movement, right?
Yeah, it looked like he was
chilling.
just motionless holding on to that pole that was attached to
Yeah,
the bottom of
see?
the boat.
Bro.
Just motionless. How do you do that for nearly 30 minutes? Dude, 30 seconds, I'm dead.
How do you stay alive? Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, your heart, you're not getting any oxygen. Like, how do you train yourself? Oh, I think he did pure oxygen treatment before. Did you read that part?
No, I didn't read
and
that
I don't
part.
know what that means. I don't know if that makes your lungs able to hold a little bit longer. So if you do enough of it, you train that way. You could. I have no idea. But yeah.
I couldn't imagine, because literally think about, okay, how slow does your heart rate have to be for your body to function without oxygen for 29 minutes? I mean, he's got to have like a 10 beats a second or 10 beats a minute. That's insane.
Not even. Like, your heart's got to stop.
Yeah. One of those, like, all those movies you see where the person's like, yeah, I took this toxin from some puffer fish that slows your heart rate down to that of like a beat a minute. So you're essentially dead for 30 minutes. That's got to be what it is.
So 10 minutes before he breathed in pure oxygen for 10 minutes, which significantly increases the oxygen levels in his blood plasma, allowing him to endure extreme conditions for a record-breaking duration.
Dude, 29 minutes without breathing underwater. Also,
I don't know.
How do you even keep yourself calm for that long?
But that's a long time.
It's a very long time.
In the water where you're like still not moving, you're just chilling.
Yeah, just waiting for something from underneath to come and get you.
Was he in a lake or the ocean?
I don't even know. Doesn't matter. There's sharks in the lake. I know it. All right, so this is one that you throw it out there, and I'm going to put this up on the video feed when we do this.
Oh,
you can only keep 3.
I know there's.
To me,
I want to get. You should guess my 3, and I'll guess your 3.
Okay, I would say for me, this was the easiest one in the world for me. Of the ones you've thrown at me, like, choose your seat partner. That one was tough, although it was a unanimous number 1 option, right? Like we all went, but like this was kind of hard for a lot of people. For me, it's like, no, this is.
I want to guess your 3.
Okay, I'll guess your 3
based on what I know about you. I know The Sandlot's one of yours.
100%.
Right,
100%.
without a question. Right,
Yeah,
that
see,
was an easy win for you.
In my first one with you, it's definitely got to Remember the Titans.
Yes, it's
Remember the Titans
sure.
is for sure, right?
Yep.
Okay, so got those out of the way. Well, no, both 1 and 1. Okay, Now what's your guess for me for number 2?
So I want to say Miracle on Ice, the Miracle movie.
Don't care, never seen
Really?
it.
Okay, so it just seems like an Eric movie because it's historic, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a true story. So that's why I went with. I'm like, because I mean, I look at these and I say, okay, Remember the Titans. I know is on your list. I don't know if it'd be number 3 or number 2. It doesn't matter where it's on your list.
I didn't
know
order
that
them. It was more like, hey,
so
just these 3.
Remember the Titans. I know is on your list.
Right, so you got 2 of my 3. Okay, for you, like again, Miracle, I don't know why. I could never even finish it.
I never even watched it.
See, same here. I tried to watch it and I just wasn't into it.
I don't get into hockey.
Yeah, me
I
either.
like watching hockey when it's on like the Stanley Cup. I understand the real.
I don't even do that.
But I just don't. I'm not
never
a
cared.
fan of hockey. I've just watched.
Yeah, never cared. I wanted to when the Coyotes were here. I truly wanted to be a fan. I just couldn't force it. I just couldn't care. All right, so for you, I'm gonna guess, and this is a hard one for me. Okay, it's one of these 2. I'm gonna say Rocky.
No.
Oh, okay. Then let me guess my second one. Rudy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rudy for sure.
Those were the 2 where I was like,
Rudy.
one or the other one. I don't know which one. I'm not sure which one it would have been.
Rudy is phenomenal.
All right, so we both missed one. We both got 2. Okay. Next
So
one.
this is. I don't know if Rudy's on your list, dude. I would say Rocky.
No.
Really? So Rudy.
No.
Okay. If you're gonna go with Friday Night Lights or Coach Carter.
No, I hated Coach Carter. I thought it was
I-
awful. I did not like that movie.
No, you're gonna go 90s.
It's Mighty Ducks.
for
It's
sure.
the Mighty Ducks for sure. Which is so funny because we just talked about how much I didn't care about hockey.
That wasn't
Love the
hockey.
Mighty Ducks.
That's
dude.
not about hockey.
It's not about, and that was my guess for you.
No. No, actually, surprisingly, because of this movie and it's because of what it is.
Friday Night Lights?
No.
Oh.
It's
Space Jam?
No.
Which one am I missing?
The only one that you think I wouldn't pick.
Miracle?
No.
What, dude, I feel like I said every one of them on there.
Nope.
No, not Coach Carter.
Nope. The last one, you haven't said the one at the bottom.
I've literally said I said Rocky.
No. Sandlot.
Ah! I kept staring at him like, we've already talked about Sandlot.
Yeah.
We've already, yeah, dude. Okay, so that is so, I can't believe, because every other one of those I said, I'm like, there's no way it's that. There's no way it's that. Okay, so for you, it was Rocky. No. It was Rudy. It was Remember the Titans and the Sandlot, right? And for me, it was Remember the Titans, Mighty Ducks, Sandlot. So Sandlot, might remember the Titans. The only difference we had was Rudy and
And
Mighty
I mean,
Ducks.
and Friday Night Lights was good. I really liked it. It just wasn't I could get rid of it.
I didn't care.
It was fine. But like Rudy for me is that underdog story of this guy who just all for one play.
Yeah.
And it's based on a true story.
See, and that's actually that's the reason why I didn't make my list. Turns out that true story
It's a little fabricated.
very different than the movie.
True. It is.
So, and that was kind of like, it's kind of tainted for me. I'm like, okay, you know what? I know that Remember the Titans isn't 100% accurate, but nobody's coming out and talking about how Coach Boone is actually a horrible person and really annoying. Like,
Right. No.
A lot of people say that about a guy that was actually Rudy. Like, he's actually a very annoying person.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But-
And the whole scene at the end where the guys put their jersey
Yeah,
down.
you said never happened.
Never actually happened.
Which is fine. That just adds for cinema.
It adds some drama. That's fine. But that was the reason why I wouldn't make my top 3. Like, I can cut it for that. But, dude, Remember the Titans.
Oh.
For us.
Yeah.
Could you, like...
Bro, our football team rented out a theater.
I know. Like, ours thought about doing it, but that was our first year of Higley, I think. And we didn't know each other that well, so we didn't get all together for it. But, dude, you better believe everybody on the team went and saw it multiple times in the theaters.
So good.
So good movie. It's such a great movie. And then, obviously, The Sandlot's a freaking timeless classic.
Well, and that's why, like, you look at all these other ones in here, right? And I've seen every one of these except for Miracle.
Yeah, me too.
Rocky's cool. It was just too young for me. I was too young.
What's funny about Rocky is it's the only one on this list that won an Academy Award.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the only one. All the rest of them were like,
Yeah, but I mean, Academy Award movies usually suck.
Yeah,
they really who picks those? Sometimes you're like, how did that win?
Yeah, especially now.
Right now, oh yeah, the woke
Especially
culture
now.
of like, how did that win?
Yeah, who cares about watching this?
No, no one even heard of it.
Most
let
of
alone-
them are insanely depressing.
But The Sandlot was that like you had to, dude. It's just
Everybody saw it.
and it's like it reminds you of summertime.
Yeah.
Like running around. There were no
Playing with your
there were no
friends.
games on in the TV. There were no dude. You were out like
And
till the sun come down.
Dude, my son is
And
almost
Wendy
nine.
Peppercorn, bro.
Wendy Peppercorn, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, and every boy knows it.
Yeah.
Everybody watching that, it's like,
Squints was the
Squints,
man.
you're the best, dude.
Everybody thought about that after they went to the pool.
Yes. I feel like I just saw someone recreate that on social media. A fat kid did the exact same thing at his pool because they had a hot
genius.
Dude, I know.
hope it worked out for him.
I hope it did
Even
too.
she respected the game when he ran away.
Yes. In fact, later on, you find out they ended up having 9 kids. Good on
Yeah.
you, Squints.
Yeah.
No, but truly, Sandlot, timeless. Like I said, my son's favorite movie is The Sandlot. Like, it just speaks to every little kid's life at that age. Like this is like the pinnacle of life when you're a young, not quite teenage boy hanging with your buddies, just going out and having fun. Like, it's the best. Okay, all right. This is another question.
Oh.
I know this is technically a sports question, but I think it's great.
you can end the last episode halfway through and just run the end and then just start it over.
That's true. Actually, you just keep this going.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, I think I know the answer to this. The question is, what would be easier, to hit a 3-point game or a 3-pointer in an NBA game?
And the key to that is in an NBA
In
game.
an
Being
NBA
guarded.
game. Yes.
Not just standing behind a free throw line.
Get a hit in a Major League Baseball game. And the best part about it is the person that you're supposed to hit against is Paul Skeens, a guy that's throwing 101 miles an hour right now. Okay. Yeah. Or gain a single yard in an NFL game. To me, this was the easiest. I knew exactly the one that I could do because I know I can't do the other two.
Are you thinking gain a yard?
I could gain a yard.
And here's the reason why I think gain a yard is because you've got a line in front of you.
Yeah. I got guys working for me.
As long as I've got can I pick my line?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
As long as I
exactly.
don't have the Cardinals line, like I'm fine.
Dude, can I get the 90s
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah.
Am I okay?
Please,
Can I run
like,
behind
yeah.
these guys?
Or even like the Tony Romo era.
Yeah, the
Cowboys,
2010s Cowboy
Yeah,
line.
like when you got freaking Zach Martin at the guard, I'll just run behind him.
Yeah,
Like,
and Tyron Smith's healthy.
yeah,
healthy Tyron
healthy
Smith.
Tyron Smith.
Yes.
And Frederick at the
Yeah,
center.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
winning here. I'm winning.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I could get a yard. There's no chance I could hit a 3-pointer unless I am completely forgotten about and the defense is shifted completely away from me and somebody finds
Especially
me wide
not
open.
with that dude. Whoever I know the guy.
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wembanyama.
And the funny thing is
9-foot wingspan.
they pick like the shortest guy in the NBA to go against.
Yeah,
right.
Brunson.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson is the guy that's shooting the ball. Like, yeah, I would be shorter than him. I think he's 6 feet tall.
I don't hate. I'm not a baseball's whatever.
Yeah.
But by far that would be the hardest.
By far the hardest.
Because your reaction time is less than like a tenth of a second.
Yes.
12. Then you got to figure out if you're going to swing as the ball's leaving his
As
hand.
the ball is coming right here, not out of his hand. When am I swinging now? Dude, yeah, that by far is to me the most impossible.
Yeah.
There's no chance I could do that.
At best, I'm foul tipping one. At best. And it's just because I swang when I thought I shouldn't, but I went for it anyway.
Yes. I don't even know if I can even touch a ball.
I don't even know if I want to stand in the box.
That's
Go
the
by,
thing.
dude.
I don't know if I can even have the balls to do that.
I want to wear a catcher's outfit with all padded up on this side.
Fully guarded, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That would hurt.
Yeah, but like I say, the thing, and also I think it's because I played football at a relatively good level in high school. I'm like, all right, we're gonna hit pause on this. We're not stopping it. Actually, should we just stop it?
We could just end it.
Yeah, we'll just end it. All right, you know what? Don't breathe.
Breed.
Yes.
The JJ and Pug Show theme song was written, composed, and performed by Lane Hartman. Special thanks to Highland Communities for all the support given to our show. You can find the JJ and Pug Show podcast wherever you do listen to podcasts. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Remember to share the show with your friends and family and subscribe wherever you do listen. If you're able to, please feel free to support us by sending a donation to us by going to ko-fi.com/the JJ and Pug Show. That is ko-fi.com/the JJ and Pug Show. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for all the support, whether that is by simply listening, whether that is sharing it with a friend, or giving us that sweet, sweet cash. We truly appreciate it all. Thank you so much.